Okay, this video is going to help you with Module 11, Lesson 3, on deriving and applying a formula for the volume of a right prism. All right, so to derive the formula for volume of any right prism, imagine filling a right rectangular prism with 1-inch cubes. So you're taking a big cardboard box and you're putting 1-inch cubes in there, like so. All right, the length of the prism is measured from the back bottom corner and to the right. And the width of the prism is measured from the back bottom corner and to the left. Choose the correct numbers to complete the sentences. So the length of the prism is how many cubes? So let's see. The length is from the back bottom corner to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 cubes. And the width is measured from the back bottom corner and to the left. So 1, 2, 3. All right, let's check it. All right, cool. How many cubes are needed to make one horizontal layer? Okay. All right, well, let's see. Um, well, if I go 5 by 3, that would give me area. So 5 times 3, of course, is 15. All right, so it would take 15 cubes to build one horizontal layer in the prism. All right. Now, which one of these is going to best explain the way to find the total number of cubes in there? All right. How did I do that? You could add the number of cubes. Would you draw in the remaining cubes, count the number of cubes, or count the number of cubes in the prism? All right. And of course, you would draw in the remaining cubes because that's how you're going to find the area. Okay. A second to think about that, but if you filled in the remaining here, that would help you find the area. Okay. All right. How's completing the first layer like finding the area of a rectangle or a cross section of a prism, and how is it different? Choose the correct words to complete the sentence. The number of cubes in the first layer is it greater? Is it less? Okay. All right. It is the same as the area of the base of the rectangular prism. Okay. Completing the first layer is different because the 1-inch cubes also have a height to them, don't they? Okay, because we're dealing with thickness here. And a cross section of a rectangle does not, because that's on a flat plane. Okay, they have a thickness to them. How will the number of cubes needed to make the first layer compare to the number of cubes needed to complete any other layer? Choose the correct phrase to complete the sentence. All right, the number of cubes in each layer will be greater than, less than, or the same as the number of, well, it's going to be the same, right? Okay, because every time I go up, I need another 15 cubes, right? So if there's 15 cubes on the bottom layer, there's going to be 15 cubes on the next layer, the 15 cubes on the next layer, 15 cubes on that next layer, right? Okay, so now I can begin to see how the dimension of height comes in play here. So I have 15 on that bottom layer, 15 on the next layer, 15 on the next layer, and 15 on that top layer. And as you can see, how many layers will it take to fill it? Well, there's bottom, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to take 4 layers. All right. Using the concept of layers, how can you determine the number of cubes it will take to fill the entire prism? And what is the volume of a prism? Because the volume is defined as the 3 dimensions. It's everything that fills the inside of an object. For instance, if I took this cardboard box and I put stuff inside it, I'm filling it. It's the volume. When I fill a glass of water, I'm putting a volume in there. I'm putting amount of water in there. Okay, so I multiply the number of cubes in the bottom layer by the total number of layers of the prism. Okay, all right. I multiply the length Okay, multiply the number of cubes in the bottom layer by the total number of layers, or the height, sorry, the height of the prism. And the volume is 15 times 4, which is 60. Okay. So we found the area of the bottom layer, and we multiply it by the number of layers. 15 times 4 is 60. All right, using the previous answers in the section to complete the statements to derive the formula for volume of a right prism, use only words from this list: base, face, height, length, and width. Words may be used more than once or not at all. So volume is length times your width times the height. Okay, and the area of the base, that will be that bottom, also times the height. And that's actually the one you're going to see, the area of the base times the height. That's going to be the one that you really use as a general formula for finding volume of prisms as we go forward. Okay. All right. I'm just going to put those here at the bottom so you see. So volume of rectangular prism is V equals length times width times height. But really what you're going to see is V equals capital B multiplied times H. Okay. All right. Hopefully this was helpful for you, and ready to complete task number 2. Thanks for watching.